Hello, good evening. I'm Wes the Explosion,
I'm Katie.
and we're playing Pokemon Puzzle League.
Good battle!
If I say it, then you can't get, then you can't talk smack when I lose. You have to be a good sport.
I was about to say, who out here is...
Listen, you'd have to be a real asshole if someone was like, good battle, and then afterwards you're like, it wasn't good, you were poopies.
You suck majorly in this moment.
You're an embarrassment to your entire family.
Jesus. Jesus. Not only did you let the team down, you let me down. You're a straight up embarrassment to this family, to all before you, and that will come after you.
Hey, you're the reason why people get abortions. I think the Hitmons are... My favorite of those might be Lee, but Hitmontop was interesting.
Hitmon. Oh.
It's a shame they didn't continue the whole thing, though, and give him, like, a martial art, like, the last name of a martial art, like, a movie martial artist, I guess. They could have called him Hitmon Norris.
Not Hitmon Norris.
Well, he's spinning on his head and then kicking things. It totally works. It's a roundhouse kick.
We're all still upset at Misty for the Togepi episode, right?
I mean...
We're all upset with Misty for the Togepi episode, right?
That wasn't exactly great, I'll give it that. Not only that, but Ash won Togepi, right?
Yep.
So since she got a Pokemon out of the deal, shouldn't she just really let the bike thing go? Isn't that a trade?
That should, yes.
Like, they're even Steven at this point. There is a game in Japan called Panel del Pon. From what I understand, like, I think the characters in that game are, like, pretty little fairy girls.
I love it.
Which I don't think was terribly marketable, in most other countries, so they just rebranded, like, rebranded Panel del Pon into probably just properties that they thought would work.
And Giovanni's dead.
Tetris Attack is Mario Panel del Pon, and Pokemon Puzzle League is Pokemon Panel del Pon, because Pokemon, you could sell anything if you slap Pokemon on it in, like, the 90s.
Hey.
What?
Hey. Why did they call it out like that?
What? I mean, that's like... You cannot tell me that they were not just like, well, we want to sell this game, but no one will buy it. Put Pokemon in it. If you buy the Indigo League on DVD or other home media, you will not get the Lorelei episode.
Oh.
Do you want to know why?
Because she's moister and that's moister.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Why does any Gen 1 episode ever get banned?
Because of a gun? Or...
Come on, you got it.
Was it because she was sexy?
Can't win 'em all.
Oy.
Was it because of that?
No, it's not. You'll get it eventually.
Because there was sex appeal towards minors.
No, I can't, like, this is so obvious, man.
I
can't
said a
believe
gun!
it.
Obviously, and then her skirt's too short.
Jinx.
Double Jinx.
Jinx was in the Lorelei episode, therefore it got banned. We missed the Elite Four episode due to fucking Jinx because no one, who does like the frickin' anime knows how to edit a video, I guess. E.T., they replaced the guns with walkie-talkies.
Oh, that's like with Lilo and Stitch when they have her in the washing machine, but apparently they edit it so she's not in the washing machine to deter children from climbing into their washing machine.
That's probably a good idea to deter them, not... Anyway.
I forget what she comes out of.
The point is, like, no one... Pokemon, they're so fucking lazy, I swear to.
Heard him. He said it himself, they're lazy.
Listen, I love Pokemon, but damn it, people. You have all the money in the world, and no one can just be like, let's change the black on Jinx into like a purple color, so that way we can salvage these episodes.
This is one of my favorite games. I'm saying
What do you
I
mean
have
favorite
favorites.
games? Like Tetris? Are you including Tetris attacking to
Well,
this?
yes, like this genre, like the Panel del Pon
That you didn't know was a
series.
thing.
Okay, oh, I never knew it was Panel del Pon. Look, when I was a kid, I had Tetris Attack. Then I got Puzzle League.
How does it feel to not be a real gamer like me and know Panel del Pon? Why does he have Meryl and then leaves?
If you are a real gamer, then I'm afraid to see a mediocre gamer.
Well, then don't check the mirror.
Oh, you bitch!
Yeah. Funny thing is, if I were to do a list of my top 10, like, waifu characters, right? I don't think a Mega Man character would be on there, right? Because to me, I am playing Mega Man for Mega Man, right? Like, I don't really have... Okay.
Would you
With
say
X
your...
Dive, because they did, like, they played up the waifu thing really heavily in that. But, like, for the most part, when I'm playing a Mega Man game, like, it is the least horny you will ever see me play a video game.
The least horny? I don't think I've ever been horny playing a video game.
Then you're not playing them right.
I'm not playing the games to be horny.
Listen, sometimes it's just for both. Sometimes you're just like, I enjoy this gameplay, but also the women are very attractive.
Oh, okay.
Like you saw Nessa when we played Sword.
So what you're saying is you were horny in that moment.
Did you think I was joking?
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to the fact that you might have been horny.
I mean, I wasn't like...
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have anybody under the age of 18 watching this show, this might be the time to put them to bed. Because we're getting all the truths tonight. Yeah, baby. Go on. You were saying you were horny?
I mean, I'm not saying that I was sporting anything. I'm just saying I just had some things to think about later in the evening.
Oh my god.
Like they had cross-dressing day, like at the school that like.
And my father yelled at me so bad.
What, did you do it?
No, I wanted to do it, and my dad was like, "You're not doing it."
Okay, you want to know what that day was like?
Go on.
It was a bunch of girls
Yep.
dressed in just comfortable men clothes,
Yep.
like boy clothes. There were a few people, you know, like a few guys did it like class clowns, you know, because, you know, and they did it like ridiculous, where it's like very obviously, oh, he, I'm a girl, isn't that hilarious, right?
Yep.
I did it completely seriously, and I look fucking good.
Oh, I should have seen that. I wish I could have seen that.
The
Oh
funny
my
thing
god, you would have
is-
slayed.
Oh yeah, I did. Like, the funny thing is, I got my clothes from my cousin, right? You know the one. And one of the things she did, one of the things she gave me were, like, these boots with heels.
Uh-huh.
I could walk perfectly fine in them. And she was just like... Because I guess it was hard for her. Like, I guess it's just hard for people in general to wear heels, right? Like, bounce and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, how are you so good at that? And I made a joke. It's like, well, you know how a monkey balances itself with its tail? But either way, like back when I did it, Envy was like considered like a male
How did that
character,
move?
like an effeminate male character, right?
Right.
I was at this one convention, and some guy came up to me and he just starts chatting me up, and
I remember this. Yeah.
I'm just like nodding along, and all of a sudden I talk, and as you might be aware, my voice
Yep, I remember this.
is a little deep. And as soon as I talk, he like takes a step back, like puts out hand and goes, "Whoa, did not realize you were a dude. You pull that off so much better than I do." And I was just kind of confused, and the people that I was with, they were standing far enough away to hear, and they just start laughing, and then they're like, "That guy was hitting on you."
Totally.
Dressed exactly the same as me, and he was hitting on me. Yeah, I also did the one guy from Kill La Kill, Mikisugi. So, like, I think in general, I just like showing off a lot of skin because I'm a slut. I'm a slut who never gets laid. Like, I remember one time being at, like, a party.
Yeah.
And this one kid that I knew, I wasn't really friends with him, but he was, like, a friend of a friend, so he was there. It was not my party. Like, I remember him coming in, and I was setting up Melee, and, you know, everybody was, like,
Who was
waiting.
that?
I don't know, man. And he saw it, he's like, oh, I own this game, I'm like, oh, I guess he's pretty good. And then I annihilated him. So I guess that was around the point when I figured out that sometimes people either exaggerate their skills or they you know, they're unaware of their own.
They're humble.
I mean, I think I was back in the day, because, you know, it was one of those, like, oh, I bet he actually is good at it, and then I fought, and I'm like, oh, he is trash at this.
The more they bark is when I start like, okay, something doesn't seem right here.
And, like, the bad part is, you're only setting yourself up for, like, failure, right?
Right.
Because if you're actually good at the game, then you bragging and then being good at the game means that you have met expectations.
Mm-hmm.
If you're, you know, if you're humble about it and then you, like, beat their ass, it's like, oh, man.
Jesus, how did I do that?
And then if you suck at the game, then it's like, well, he did say it wasn't very good, you know?
I'm not good at this.
Like, humility typically is the winning move.
Yes. Amen to that. Mother Scratcher! Alright, we need to figure out some correlations. What's causing that health gauge to go down quicker?
Oh, when you're doing a good job. It doesn't happen often.
Yeah, I blame that loss on you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Wow, thanks. And Giovanni's even laughing like, he's right. Shut up.